Welcome back, Courage Pack. As I've said before, and we'll probably say many times, we're back on ship, so we're going to do our busy shenanigans. Ooh, we got a hunter!
The Ranger serves as our primary reconnaissance unit, capable of moving independently in concealment while engaging enemies at close range.
So, hunters, I've actually built one in both ways. They can do some really neat things. One version of the hunter has all these stealth abilities, things that grant them concealment. So, like, when the squad is revealed, this soldier remains concealed. So he can even remain in stealth while the others fight. Shadow Strike, and this is especially useful once you have a bigger squad. But Shadow Strike, while concealed, gain 25 bonus aim and 25 bonus critical hit chance when attacking enemies. So he can shoot somebody and has a better chance to hit and a better chance to crit against those enemies, which can be really dangerous. But and then the other one is entirely focused on using the sword. The real cool thing about the sword is that it can really mess some things up. So we're gonna promote Theros to a corporal, so we can do a combat protocol, which is guaranteed damage, and it does extra damage against robotic, so it's really handy later on. The medical protocol allows the gremlin to go out and spray your allies with Healy bits. I think we're going to go with the combat protocol for this time, because I think Theros will do well with that. And when we get our second support, we'll make them a healer, medic. So here we have padding, which, you know, if it weren't behind Zix, who wasn't even on the mission, what it does is it gives him armor and makes it so he takes less damage from explosive attacks. However, I tend to go with Shredder because it makes his gun, his basic attack, break armor on targets, and again later in the game you'll see what I'm talking about. It's much more useful to have people that can break down armor, especially on some of the bigger targets, because armor acts like damage reduction in this game. Basically, you the armor reduces the amount of damage you take by the number of armor points. So some of the targets, it's really important that you can peel their armor off, and it'll help you take them down faster. So here we can either take return fire. When targeted by enemy fire, automatically fire back with your pistol once per turn. So if somebody shoots at me, I can shoot them back. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do Long Watch. So what Long Watch does is it allows the Overwatch ability to work with squad sight. So even if an enemy moves inside of sight of an ally, I should be able to use my Overwatch to hit them, or try to. So we're going to go with that. Okay, so we've got an Elerium core. Used to power beam weapons. What we do is we research it, and it gives us our higher level weapons. So we're going to want to research that pretty soon. Another lockbox, because that gives us you know, armor and stuff like that. The rare armors that come in the Advent lockboxes are actually pretty awesome. They usually have some pretty cool effects. Advent Trooper corpses, we got our first sectoids, so that'll show up in our armory, and then an officer and a stun lancer, so we also have those guys. So let's go. Oh. Now we're gonna get talked to by the guy from the first game.
Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration. With one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the resistance from the inside. It was these resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world. Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
So this guy introduces the black sites. Now, the black sites...
New objective added.
Are part of the you lose scenario. So
We're making progress, Commander.
Can
I've updated our
use
based
the
on the latest findings.
black sites
Considering
to
the
stop
limited resources
the
available to
Avatar
you,
project
Commander,
from
you have
happening.
still managed to exceed my expectations. Excellent work.
Now that we have more staff on the engineering team, we can start clearing out space for new facilities, Commander.
So what we're gonna do is
we
we're gonna
should keep looking for more recruits, though.
Definitely.
We'll need them to staff the facilities once they're built. There's room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger.
get that excavated.
But we'll need more engineers to clear out space.
You should always have
Commander,
every
so far, I
engineer
haven't seen anything critical among
doing
the alien components left over in this
something.
area.
It should
we clean this
always
stuff out, we could probably
be
use the space for a new
something
facility.
that you're doing.
Excavation is underway, Commander, but it's going to take some time to
Eventually
get all that
you'll
stuff cleared out.
have structures that you can man, and it'll help have you ready to work, and you can upgrade a lot of these facilities. It does kind of suck. We're gonna basically drill straight down trying to get to that power coil so we can install a power cell there, because we'll get more energy out of it. Kind of sucks that they're that low, but what are you gonna do? But as we get more engineers clearing the debris, the alien debris and the machinery, will get easier. But as you saw there, clearing that room is 25 supplies. 58 supplies for the debris here. And I can't tell the rest because they're still locked. I have to clear one of the adjacent rooms to get to it. So that's how that works. It's going to take him 5 days to do that by himself. And I mean, I'm sure it's like a team of engineers. He's just the lead engineer on that assignment. So let's see what we can do. If we go to the map here, it'll show us the black site region.
Commander, we have a lead on the alien black site, but we'll have to rely on the local resistance to actually get us into the facility.
We
should try to make contact with their forces in the region as soon as possible. It's the only way we're going to find out what's behind this so-called Avatar project. Commander, you're not gonna believe this. We just picked up a signal from an emergency locator beacon. It's definitely one of ours, from the original invasion.
So
I know it sounds crazy, but if there's any chance some of our people could still be out there,
yet, because that's DLC,
to find out.
And I
Avenger plotting
think
new
we'll
course.
die. The last time I played that, I took a bunch of little nooblets in, and they got eaten pretty quickly. You really got to have some handy skills.
Strategic resource located.
So we just got ourselves some extra supplies. I'm gonna go ahead and do this.
Avenger plotting new course.
I have no idea how long that's gonna stick around. A lot of stuff tends to go away. So we've advanced through the room, and we can now build something in there. This is a kind of core building. It's called the Guerrilla Tactics School. I typically call it the GTS. So GTS will allow us to train soldiers to be certain classes.
I'll send word when it's up and running.
It's going to take a week. Go figure. So we really want to research these scientists. And the reason we want these scientists so bad is because they are going to help reduce research time.
Although we have allies scattered in cities throughout the globe who are willing to share their knowledge of Advent's operations, the aliens are actively pursuing them. It will be up to you to ensure the safety of our operatives, Commander. Good luck.
So this is a mission to pull a VIP. So VIP missions are, well, tricky at best. Taking a sniper on them is not recommended because you do have to be very mobile. Let's see what we can do, I guess. Let's go. So remember, guys, live courageously.